tell you something, kid. Legends never die, Keith.
If I told you that there is an amateur junior middleweight who is never going to come close to really losing a fight, should won a gold medal, got ripped off, win titles at middleweight, super middleweight, jump up to light heavyweight, jump up to heavyweight,
against John Ruiz,
beat a top 5 heavyweight and one day open 2-1 to beat Mike Tyson, you would say that's not possible. You're describing the best fighter ever.
Jones Jr. set to say farewell in front of his hometown tonight inside the Pensacola Bay Center. He will do that when he takes on Scott Sigmon. Final 10 seconds here of this opening round.
Roy's just savvy, still very savvy. Oh, good body shot.
Left hand comes high for Sigmon. Now back at space. Sigmon trying to close the distance. Rushing back into Jones. Oh, beautiful left hand.
Actually, he feinted it with something and hit it with the other shot.
He's so fast I can't even call it. Sigmon trying to answer. There we go, final bell there for round number 1.
He fought James Toney, dude. He fought James Toney, the assassin. He fought the killer from Detroit. He fought James Toney, who was just a slick boxer with nasty knockout powers, tough as shit. And Roy Jones Jr. just showed him another level of movement, just another level, you know? Dropped his hands, and then Toney dropped his hands, like in response, and then Roy leaps in with a left hook, cracks him right in the chin and drops him. Like, don't fucking do what I'm doing, bitch. Like, he was just on such a different level.
He was not going off. He did by that patented jump in left hook.
10 seconds.
We're on his goal right now.
There it is. Roy Jones Jr. What is there to say, Nate?
Well, still a troublemaker. I mean, 49 years old, he's still a troublemaker. I mean, that guy.
One of my favorite Roy Jones Jr. fights was Roy Jones Jr. versus Vinny Pazienza. I mean, Vinny was a much smaller guy, and he's, you know, he got real big and juiced up, and he was tough as shit, but he was just too short. It wasn't built for the weight class. Vinny Fast fought Roy Jones, and it was the only round ever where the CompuBox numbers showed the opponent landing 0 punches. 0. Roy just lit him up like a Christmas tree and did whatever he wanted to the point where Vinny couldn't land a single punch. It had never been recorded before. And Roy Jones was beating his ass. He knocked him down, and he turned to the referee saying, "Please stop this." And the referee said, "Nope, keep fighting." He said, "All right." So he dove in with an uppercut, lifted him up in the air, and planted him on the ground. He was a fucking marvel of movement. He had a level of movement to him. Like, you can say that Bernard Hopkins might have been more fundamentally sound, or Julio Cesar Chavez might have had like a more gritty in your face game, because Roy would kind of hang on the outside and pick his shots and decide what he wanted to do when he wanted to do it. But when it comes to like movement, the best ever.
From the last round, they walked through.
Body shots. The body shots are working. Uppercut. Sigmon is this is the right hand to the body. Bang. I call that shot before it happened because I just saw it at Belgium.
Molly, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, of course.
I want to give people a sense of Roy Jones when he was in his prime, in case you missed it. Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather's primes overlapped, right?
And Floyd is the best pound for pound in boxing by a lot for a long time. Not one person for the 5 or 6 or 7 years that their primes overlapped, I never heard a single person say, you think Floyd is as good as Roy? Like, Roy was that much better pound for pound than the next best guy, who right now is that much better than everybody else. That's what Roy was in his prime.
Who's better, Roy Jones or Floyd Mayweather?
At their best?
At their best.
Roy.
Final 10 seconds. Does Roy Jones Jr. have one trick left in the bag? Sigmund tries to throw a right hand.
What'd you say? You had one more? You had like 6 more.
They only need a second to land about 6 shots. I don't know how many he landed over the course of 10 rounds, but Roy Jones Jr. masterful in his final week of work. And again, we talked about how this is a bittersweet ending for Roy Jones Jr.'s career. It's bittersweet because the main career got signed inside the Square. The question is, when the time turns around? Right. And I understand that. I've been with God for 4 years now, and I think every day. It's like, they say when a man loses his arm, he can still feel it, and that's what it is. So I understand what Floyd will do. But his wife, that nigga, this guy, he's good for the deal. I mean, this is the thing about Roy Jones' wife. Roy Jones Jr. has been a professional since 1989. He's been training and living like a boxer since 1979. It's hard to do that, right? It's hard to walk away from having to live your entire life. Somebody said to me, there's another chapter of Roy Jones. That chapter will be as good as this one. Even if it is, it won't be not done. But we have to at some point know that it's 3 times time for that. You know, I love his family. I love him. And Roy Jones Jr. has a lot to offer boxing and combat sports as a whole. He owns his own promotional company. They're partners with Island Fights. Roy Jones has been so much in the boxing world, but has always been complimentary of mixed martial arts as well, which is why you see this hybrid show. Both sports are allowed to shine in a big day, but if you look in the room, maybe it's it. So I mean, and there isn't a person in this arena that isn't right. It's a ceremony. But it's so much love and respect for Roy, man. I mean, I get to fawn over him. I get to fawn over him. All right, the judges have tallied their scores to make it official. Here is Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, Pensacola, make some noise! It is not only my honor, I know all of you are honored to be here tonight in the final fight of the career of Roy Jones Jr. And after 10 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score the bout identically, 98 to 92, for your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the WBU Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Roy Jones Jr.
For the final time, Roy Jones Jr. gets his hand raised. And it happens in the building. It all started in it back in 1989.
Not many people can say they did that.
Truly full circle is Roy Jones Jr.
Full circle. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of him. I'm proud for him. I'm honored to know him. And if you ever in his presence and you have anything bad to say about him, maybe you don't really know him.